Hello, beautiful people. Welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Oluchi Iman. On this channel, I teach you about cake business. This is your cake business school where I teach you tips and strategies on how to grow a thriving cake business. I'm a cake artist that is based in Swindon, the United Kingdom. And if you're seeing my beautiful face for the first time, it's so good to have you here. And thank you for being a part of this family because I know you're not going to make it your last. And if you've always been here, thank you so very much for your support. In today's video, I'm going to be teaching you about how to make your cake ordering process stress-free and easy. Now, you know you don't want to get your customers running away immediately they come to you because there is a complex process to order cakes. If this is something you're interested in, which I think it should be, you know how we do it. Get something to eat, drink, relax, and I'll be right back. You're welcome back. Now, in today's video, like I said, we're going to be talking about how to get more customers or how to get customers for your business. Now, one of the things that may be hindering you from actually closing those cake orders is because your cake ordering process is too tedious. It is stressful and it is difficult. And once customers see that, off they go. And you do not want them to go. So what are the things that we're supposed to be doing? Or how can you make your cake ordering process an easy one? The first thing is to put yourself in the customer's shoes. If I were to order a cake from someone else, or if I were not a baker and I wanted to order a cake, what do I want the process to be like? I would want the person to answer me in a kind and courteous way. So when customers come to you, make sure that you're greeting them with a warm, friendly, pleasant tone. Nobody says you should go overboard and be all overly friendly. And no, but you want to be kind with your greetings. You want to be warm with your greetings. You want to show them that you appreciate the fact that they've come to you and that they want to do business with you and that they have an inquiry to make. So make sure that you thank them and that you're warm with your response or with your greeting. I've talked about this in videos before now, in older videos, where I say you can actually have an automated greeting. On WhatsApp, I know you can. On Instagram, I know you can as well, where people can type a particular word or just type a message, send it across to you, and there's an automated response. So this is one thing you do, especially if you're not always available. Maybe you work or you have other things to do. Maybe you're schooling or you have other things that keep you busy. Then you want to put this in action. You want to put this in place so that the customers don't have to keep waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting. So if you are able to answer real time, all well and good, fantastic. But if you're not, you can have an automated response in place that has a very nice wording like this you can see on the screen. And then they will feel welcomed when they come to you. This actually puts them at ease and they're able to relax and get into the conversation. The second thing is to get the data that you need ASAP. Now, why is it important to get the data? You do not want to go back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. You do not want that. You do not have the time. And the customer probably doesn't have that time as well. So have an order form. It could be something that you send. Maybe you've already created something on WhatsApp or you've created something on Google or you have another one you've made on Instagram. I do not know about other platforms, but I know that these days you can make these things automated where somebody sends, like I said, a particular line of sentence, a particular word or a particular sentence, and there's that automated message that comes with either the order form or it comes separately. But make sure that you're getting the data that you need as soon as possible so that you can even determine if it's something you can do or not. So for me, within the first few minutes of my conversations or discussing with a customer or a client, I actually know whether it's something that I can do or not. Because it's not every cake I can do. iBakecake doesn't do every kind of cake. I do not serve everybody in the market. For example, if you want cakes that have sensitive body parts, I do not do that. I would not make that. It's against my personal values. It's against my spiritual convictions. It's against my person. So I would not do that. For example, cakes that have alcohol on them. It could be for you as well because of spiritual reasons or spiritual beliefs or your spiritual values or your personal values. You do not do such cakes. So it's not everything I can do. For example, gravity defying cakes, I cannot do that because my skill set or my skill level has not gotten to that place yet. And it's not my area of interest. If I wanted to, I probably would have gone to learn it, but it's not my area of interest. If that's you and you're very into gravity defying cakes, they're not well and good. If yours is making humongous wedding cakes like tall castle cakes and all of that, all well and good, but I think by this stage you should already know what you can or cannot do in your business. So that makes me understand right off the bat that I can do this or I cannot do this cake order. So get what they want and let them know. But this does not imply that you can't even close the order. I've had someone reach out to me, one of my clients reach out to me to say they wanted to order a particular kind of cake. And I said, oh, I can't make this type of cakes. I don't make this. It's not a bad cake. I don't make this type of cake, but I can make something nice for you. He wanted to buy a cake for his wife. And I said, oh, I can make a beautiful cake for you. I cannot make this, but I can make a beautiful cake for you. And we ended up closing that sale. So make sure that you know what you want right off the bat so that you don't keep, wasting your time or talking and at the end of the day, you don't close the sale. Now, when it comes to the data, what do you need to get? Number one, you want to know the size of the cake. You want to know the color preference. You want to know the theme of the event in no particular order. You want to know what type of event it is. Is it a wedding? Is it a birthday, a graduation, an anniversary? What actually is it? A bridal shower, a baby shower? What is the occasion? What is the occasion? Another thing you might want to know is the number of servings, depending on your location. If it's something that is prominent in your location, then you want to know the number of servings. Another thing you want to know is the theme of the cake, or if they have a design inspiration of their particular details that they want to see on the cake. Another thing you want to be asking about is the inscription they want on the cake. Another thing you want to be asking about also is the due date and the time when they need it. Let them know that you need to know the dates when they need it. Some people will need a cake for the 3rd of July and they'll be ordering and they will want the delivery date to be on the 1st of July. You've not seen people like that? Oh, definitely I have. So make sure that you know it's the due date when they want to have the cake delivered or when they want to pick up the cake. That is very important for you to know. Another thing off the top of my head is color preference. I don't know if I've mentioned that. Even if they mention the theme, you want to ask them, what are the particular colors you like to see on your cake? These are some of the things that you want to know when it comes to the cake order. And if there's specific details they want, like a certain kind of topper or some certain kind of images, edible prints, non-edible prints, whatever it is, chocolates, fresh flowers, silk flowers, wafer paper flowers, whatever it is, make sure that you're getting all the details to save yourself time and also to save the customer time. And then it doesn't end there. The third thing you want to do with your cake ordering process is to validate what the customer has said. And when I say validate, I mean going back to the customer with everything they have given you and asking them to go through and check to make sure that everything is in order and it is correct. You don't want, I said, you said, I thought, oh, I said, oh, I did not say. You do not want all of that. So make sure you go back to them with what they have said and say, please, can you go through this again and check if everything is in order and if everything is correct? That is one thing that you want to do. And the customer confirms and says, okay, it is fine. Everything is in order. And then you can proceed. Now, after this stage, make sure as well that you are available. It's part of the ordering process. I mean, if a customer wants to check up with you or has something to communicate to you or there are changes that they want to talk about, whatever it is, just make sure that you are available and that they can easily reach you. It saves the customer the stress of having to worry, panic, and start being anxious. Oh, I need to reach out to my baker and I cannot reach out to them. Please make sure that you're available through the chosen channels of communication that you've given to them or you've put out there. Don't make anybody start panicking that they cannot reach you. Okay? And one more thing is to also keep in touch after you have delivered the cake to be sure that everything went well, everything was fine, they loved the cake. Now, this doesn't work for everybody, and I appreciate that fact. If this doesn't work for you, oh well and good. But my kind of person and for my business, I usually love feedback and I would go back to ask, how was it? Is there anything you want me to change? Sometimes I change my message, I tweak it, but I love a good, I love me some feedback from my customers. If it's something that they need to address, oh well and good, let me know and I can address it. But this is it for your cake ordering process. Always have the customer at the back of your mind and put the customer in your shoes or put yourself in the shoes of the customer and Imagine how you want to be treated. Imagine how you want the cake ordering process. I hope this video helped. If you watched up to this point, you are the real MVP, and I love you so much for staying up until this point. Please put special in the comments or very helpful in the comment. That's the buzzword. Let's use very helpful in the comments. If you know that it was helpful to you, please do. Do not forget to hit the like button and also to subscribe to my channel. Also, if you have any questions, please drop them in the comments, all right? Don't forget to use the super thanks if you want to say thanks or any other thing that you want to do to support my channel. Until I see you in my next video, stay happy, stay safe, and stay blessed. It's raining.